Hi everybody, welcome to Tech Growth Stocks channel. Today I present you a new video. Specifically, I will give you the best low wall stocks. And this is part 4 of the series. I will give you 6 best low wall stocks with excellent growth characteristics and good momentum and with excellent low wall volatilities. So I think it definitely pays to look this video until the end and to have a look with me at all of these stocks. So before I start right off with the first low wall stock, I have to make a short disclaimer. This video does not constitute financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only, so please consider that. And one more short note, please subscribe now to my channel so that going forward you do not miss any market leading stocks from me, so please subscribe now. Okay everybody, so that was it for the intro. So let's start right off with the first best low wall stock. And as you can see in the chart, it is HOLX, HOLX. Here you can see the longer term chart of HOLX. As you can see, this year we had a breakdown in HOLX together with a Corona breakdown strongly, and we made a low in March in HOLX, and we reversed from the low, traded to the upside, and form a nice new uptrend in HOLX. Short-term chart, you see that uptrend here, and recently we have been base building here, and looks like soon we could break out from that base here and trade to the upside in HOLX. HOLX's growth characteristics are good. The EPS growth is very strong with 609%. The sales growth is good as well with 26%, and the relative strength rating is okay with 76%. And the stock volatility is 46%, which is low when you compare it to the median equity volatility over the last year, which was 73%. So I think HOLX is definitely a best low wall stock. Okay everybody, so that was it for HOLX. Now let's have a look at the next best low wall stock, and it is TGT, Target. Here you can see the longer term chart of Target, and as you can see, we have been in a nice uptrend with in Target, and here we had a, let's say, a base building phase, and we could break out of that base again. Then we had here as well a new base building phase, and we could break out and accelerate to the upside. In the short-term chart, you see a nice uptrend here in Target, and here we accelerated, and now we are coming a little bit of these highs here in Target. Target's growth characteristics are good. The EPS growth is 64%, the sales growth is 23%, and the relative strength rating is okay with 75%. And Target is in a defensive space in the retail defensive sector. So, and its stock volatility is 38%, which is low if you compare it with the median equity volatility over the last year, which has been 73%. So Target is definitely a best low wall stock. Okay everybody, so that was it for Target. Now let's have a look at the next best low wall stock, and it is DG, Dollar General. Here you can see the longer term chart of Dollar General, and as you can see, now we have been in a nice uptrend in Dollar General since, let's say, around September 2017. And in the short-term chart, you can see here a nice uptrend. And recently we have been consolidating here in Target, and looks like we are building a base in Dollar General. Dollar General's growth characteristics are good. DPS growth is good with 77%. The sales growth is also good with 21%. And the relative strength rating is okay with 74. And Dollar General is a defensive retail play. So, and its equity volatility is quite low with 31% over the last year, especially if you compare it with the median equity volatility over the last year, which has been 73%. So Dollar General is definitely a best low wall stock. Okay, everybody, so that was it for Dollar General. Now let's have a look at the next best low wall stock, and it is CHD, Church and Dwight. Here you can see the longer term chart of Church and Dwight, and you can see here, we had a strong breakdown in Church and Dwight this year together with a Corona breakdown, and we made a low in March, but we could reverse strongly, trade to the upside and form a nice new uptrend. The short-term chart, you see that uptrend here, and you can see as well we have been consolidating and coming back, or trending lower a little bit since September 2, and so we are coming back in Church Dwight. Yet Church Dwight's growth characteristics are good. The EPS growth is 37%, the sales growth is 12%, and the relative strength rating is okay with 70, and it's in the consumer defensive space. And the stock's volatility has been 33% over the last year, which is low compared to the median equity volatility of 73% over the last year. So Church and Dwight is definitely a best low wall stock. Okay, everybody, so that was it for Church and Dwight. Now let's have a look at the next best low wall stock, and it is MKTX, Market Access. Here you can see the longer term chart of Market Access, and as you can see, this year we came back in the stock as well and made a low in March, and we could reverse from the low, trade to the upside in Market Access. In the short term chart here you see base building phase, longer term, or let's say since May we have been base building in Market Access. Here we had a breakdown a little bit, we could recover and trade to the upside strongly, and now we are base building again. So I think a breakout above these highs here around 570 to 80, this a sustained breakout above these highs, this could mean we go off to the races in Market Access. Market Access growth characteristics, the EPS growth is good with 49%, the sales growth is good as well with 36%, and the relative strength rating is good with 79, and the stock's volatility is 47%, which is low if you compare it to the median equity volatility of 73% over the last year. So 47% is quite low, and I think it's definitely a best low wall stock. Okay, everybody, so this was it for Market Access. Now we come to the last best low wall stock for today, and it is EFX, Equifax. Here you can see the longer term chart of Equifax, and as you can see, it has been quite volatile in the longer term chart, but if you compare it over the last year, the equity volatility was not that high if you compare it to the median equity universe. And in the short-term chart here you see the breakdown, and we made a low in March, we reversed, traded to the upside, and since then here we have been moving sideways or building a base. Recently we could make a handle here and break breakout. So from that standpoint, at the moment it's looking great for Equifax. Equifax growth characteristics are good. The EPS growth is strong, very strong with 109%. The sales growth is good as well with 17%. And the relative strength rating is 75, which is okay. And the equity volatility over the last year was 42%, which is low if you compare it to the median equity volatility of 73% over the last year. So I think Equifax is definitely a best low wall stock. Okay, everybody, so these were the best low wall stocks for today. I hope there are some interesting low wall stocks in this video for you, which you can use for doing your research. And if you liked that video, please give it a thumbs up. This would help me very much. And also please subscribe now to my channel below with the link in the description so that you do not miss any market leading stocks from me going forward. And I hope to see you again in the future, and I wish you good luck in trading. Cheers.